If you're not rewarding yourself in business for achieving your goals, then what the hell are you even doing in business? One of the most important things in business is rewarding yourself for achieving goals.
Treat yourself.
I think you need to have short-term goals, medium-term goals, and long-term goals every single 12 months. Some people talk about creating 10-year plans. I can't do that. It's too far in the distance, and I run businesses that do 7 figures. And I can't create a 10-year plan. I don't even have a 5-year plan. I don't even have an indication of where I want to be in 3 years. All of that is just noise. Too much can change in a very short period of time. So focus for me on the 12-month plan, maximum 2 years, or the next logical growth step. We're currently taking our business from approximately 1.2 million to around about 2.7 million. That's the next jump. And how we set goals is to break them down. We look at 12 months and then we reverse engineer that into 90 days. So the steps and processes that you need to follow is to first of all think about across all of the different areas of the business: marketing, sales, admin, finance, content creation, customer service, net promoter score. What is the objective? What is the fundamental goal that you want to achieve? Is it that you want to grow your reach on social media? Do you want more subscribers on your YouTube channel? Do you want more people on your email database? Do you want to increase your protection sales? Do you want to improve your lifetime customer value? Do you want to get a higher net promoter score? What's the fundamental objectives that you want to achieve in the next 12 months? Start with that and identify what they need to be. And then you can start to put in place key results. Now, these are stages and steps and actions that you know you're moving towards achieving your objective. So let's say, for example, you want to add 10,000 new people to your YouTube channel over the course of the next 12 months. You might sit down and break that down into 2,500 people every single quarter. Then you can think about the specific actions that you need to do. Do you need to record 1 video per week, 2 videos per week? Do you need to put shorts in? You start to create actions and key results to measure, monitor, and manage the steps that you need to take in order to be able to achieve said objective. More importantly, when creating objectives and key results, who is going to be responsible for some of those? I'm responsible for being in this content talking to you, but it's Keith's responsibility to make sure that we are getting the views to hit the objective that we are setting in that area. So within your objective and your key results, you need a who is responsible for either the overall objective or the key result. Now, if there's different people involved in achieving said objective, and there's 5 or 6 key results that are 2 or 3 people's different responsibilities, fundamentally, you sit down and agree, what is the reward for achieving that objective? Now, I like to have one big overarching company reward for the year when we've achieved as many of our objectives that we have set. But equally, I think it's important that each individual has an reward based on what their priorities are. Some people want time, other people want money. Fundamentally, people are working in your business to help you achieve goals, but the goals have to be created as a team and as a collective. Then once you've set the objectives for 12 months, you can break those down into Q1. What are the most important things that you need to do to move closer to your yearly objective? And at the end of 90 days, at the end of March, you get everybody together, you review the last 90 days, and then you create the next set of objectives for the next 90 days. And highly important, that not only is the objective the specific goal that you're working towards, but that there is a metric that makes it possible to manage. You need to have something backing up each objective and each key result with some kind of data to be able to know whether it's either performing or underperforming. If you follow that process, then I promise you, you'll achieve more goals each individual year. No one will feel overwhelmed because everybody will be focused on the specific objectives. And if you create rewards, whether it's a team night out, whether it's going shooting, whether it's going and axe throwing, whether it's doing wine tasting, or even a full-blown holiday at the end of the year, get everybody's input and everybody's decision as to what they would like to do. Maybe it's just a profit-based bonus. You can have different objectives, different key results, and different rewards throughout the whole course of the year. And more importantly, as the business owner, as the self-employed individual, you must reward yourself first, because you're the one that carries all the liability of the wages, your personal lifestyle bills, and everything. You will carry more stress than anybody else. So you have to make sure that you're rewarding yourself along that journey, whether it's time with the family or time with the team or both. Make sure that you look after yourself as you go through. So let me know in the comments. I'd love to know, what is the big reward that you have set yourself at the end of Q1 or at the end of next year when you achieve all of your objectives? And guess what? I create huge objectives, but I don't necessarily achieve them all. And it doesn't bother me, because my focus is on progress rather than perfection. More often than not, people set huge goals and then get disappointed when they don't hit them. I find it's completely the opposite, because I'll probably tick off some goals that I never thought I was going to achieve. But if you don't first set the destination of where you want to get to, how can you measure your success as to whether you're getting closer to it or not? Now, who knows what's going to happen in the next 12 months that can knock you off course. The objective never changes, but sometimes the time in which it takes to achieve it does. I hope this video inspired you. Hope it's given you something to think about. Go and set your objectives. Let me know what they are in the comments.